2026 Subaru Outback. This is the Wilderness in all-wheel drive. All trims in Outback in 2026, they do come with the symmetrical all-wheel drive. What are the trim options that you get? Premium, Limited, Limited XT, Wilderness, Touring, and then Touring XT. What are the engine options that you get in 2026? The specific one in our video today, the Wilderness and also the XT models, will get you the 2.4 liter flat 4-cylinder boxer engine that pushes the pistons horizontally, and you're going to get 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque with an 8-speed manual shift CVT transmission. Once you go to the other option of the engine, you're going to get a 2.5 liter, still a flat 4-cylinder boxer engine that pushes the pistons horizontally, but you only get 180 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. Now, as far as the MPG, the Wilderness gets you 21 city and 27 highway. Once you go to the other engine option, I believe you get 25 city and 31 highway. The tank size capacity is going to be across all trims exactly the same. That's 18 gallons. And now the towing capacity on this one specific in our video today, you get 3,500 because this is the 2.4 liter. Once you go to the 2.5 liter engine, you get 2,700 pounds of towing capacity. Now, we all know that Subaru is very well known for the Rally, for the WRX. And also another interesting fact is that 96% of the cars sold in the past 10 years are still on the road, which says a lot of the reliability for Subaru. Now, before we move forward, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out to bring you more content like this one, also comparison videos. Take a look at my channel to check that out. Also, this video is filmed in 4K. Make sure you adjust your YouTube settings to watch this at the highest quality. A big thank you and a shout out to Auto Nation Subaru here in Roseville, California for providing me with this beautiful car for this review. The reason I'm carrying this measuring tape with me is because once we get in the cargo, I'm going to give you measurements into inches, not just cubic feet of space. Now, I do have an interesting question. I did have this question a few times on my channel, and people are asking me what my age is. If you want to guess, leave a comment in the comment section below and I will get back to you. Now let's move forward with this beautiful front end. And you will see the gold accents because this is the Wilderness. This is the only trim that will get those gold accents like this one around your fog lights. The headlights are going to be adaptive steering responsiveness headlights together with the high beam assist. They are full LED, your beam light, your emergency lights, signal lights, and your LED fog lights. You're going to see a lot of matte black plastic because this is meant to be for an off-road. Consider a mid-size crossover. You're going to have the front camera, or the 360 camera, I should say, for this Wilderness, and then the bottom of this grille is also going to be matte black plastic. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the front hood. It will have the sticker, and that's how you're going to know this is the Wilderness. You do have rain sensing wipers. You do have plenty of safety features on this Wilderness, like the cruise control, blind spot assist. But what's interesting is that you do not get the bumper sensors for the front. All you get is for the rear bumper. Now let me go ahead and give you some dimensions. It's going to be 191.7 in inches for the length, 74 inches for the width, and that does not include your mirrors. 68.3 for the Wilderness. Your height is going to be different because of the ground clearance on the other models. Wheelbase is 108.1 and the Wilderness gets a ground clearance of 9.5 inches. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the rim and the rubber, and you're going to get a Bridgestone Dueler AT, and the exact size you're going to get 225 by 65 by 17, and this is your suspension. This is an off-road tuned suspension. Around your roller trim, you're going to get more matte black plastic, and then your rocker panel is also going to be matte black plastic to protect that paint when you go off-road. Your side mirror is going to be with the blinker light integrated, the 360 camera. Everything is matte black plastic. You do have blind spot assist, auto dimming capabilities, but this does not come automatic foldable. And I'm sure it's heated as well. Around your windows, you're going to get more matte black plastic. These are going to be your roof rails. If the car is stationary, you're going to get 800 pounds that you're going to be able to put on top of this car. Then you do have the moonroof with tilt and slide option for the front passengers only. And those side roof rails, they do come with those gold accent. And then you do have the Subaru Wilderness stamped on the rear of this car. Let me give you a side profile. Your gas lid is going to be on the passenger side, and you do have a gas cap. And now let's go ahead and talk about the rear. And now here in the rear, we still have full LED for the daytime running lights, for the backup lights, brake light. These are going to be your backup lights with the gold accents. You do get a lot of matte black plastic here, and also the lower bumper is going to be full matte black plastic with those bumper sensors integrated. And then your top spoiler is going to have matte black plastic and then the same color as the car. You do have the brake light, the windshield wiper. This is going to be your backup camera, the button to open this tailgate. Here on the driver's side, you're going to have the symmetrical all-wheel drive. On the passenger side, the Subaru Wilderness emblem. And then under the car, you're going to have one exhaust tip on each side for the passenger and the driver. Now let's go ahead and open this tailgate and give you some cubic feet of space first, and then some measurements into inches. And if you have all the seats up, you're going to get 34.6 cubic feet of space. If you drop the backrest of the second row seating with these levers right here on the left and the right, you get 80.5 cubic feet of space. Let's go ahead and give you some measurements. You're going to get about 42 inches right there. If you drop this backrest and you go all the way to your center console, you're getting about 81 right there. And then let's see, left to right, the minimum you're getting is 43 right there. Your entrance is going to bring you 31. If you want to load something in this wilderness, your height is going to be 30 inches right there. Now let's go ahead and give you a quick tour. On the left side, this is equipped with the subwoofer from Harman Kardon. You do have the lever, some hooks right there, and then on the right side you have a mesh pocket, your lever to drop the other side of the backrest, and then here is going to be a little bit of storage with your 12-volt outlet. Under this mat, you're going to get your tire situation with your spare tire and everything else that's needed. Now we are done with the exterior dimensions, engine. Let's go ahead and close this tailgate for the Subaru Outback Wilderness and go and talk about the interior. Now inside this Outback Wilderness, I am going to start with the MSRP sticker. That's $44,995, and that does not include any packages. You do have 3 different option packages on this one. The option package 21, which pretty much is the basic wilderness. Option package 22, which we have in our video today, and that's going to bring you the navigation, the 360 camera, and also your moonroof with the tilt slide option. Those 3 are because of the option package 22. You do also have the option package 23, and I'm not sure exactly what that brings. But as far as the wilderness goes, they do offer the wilderness package, which includes the auto-dimming rear view mirror with home link and compass. You do have the bumper protection. You have the rear seat protection covers for that cargo, and also your side mirror auto-dimming capabilities. So that is because of the wilderness. So please keep that in mind. Now let's continue with the legroom. I'm 6 feet tall, just for you to get an idea. I got 43 inches for the legroom for the front, and I do have enough legroom. I do have enough headroom. The headroom is going to be bigger compared to with the previous generation. And then the second row seating is going to bring you 39.5 inches of legroom. Now let's continue with the seats. This is going to be a Softex with the orange stitching, some design, and the driver's seat is going to be electrically controlled to where the passenger is manually controlled. You do not have any memory seat, and you do have the option to get rear leather for higher trims. Now, the dashboard is going to be pretty much a 2-level dashboard. This is going to be soft rubber. This is Softex wrapped, and you do have some trim right here. That's going to be your air vent. You do have some storage here, or pretty much the phone holder, what you can fit in there, and then your lockable glove compartment, which is a pretty big size. Then your screens are going to be 12.1 for the infotainment, and then 12.3 for your cluster. And I find this infotainment interface very updated. Let's go home. This is going to be your home screen, then your second screen with multiple cards or tiles, and then these are going to be your options with your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and the wireless charging pad. Let's see the navigation because of the option package 22. This is how it's going to look: your music, your telephone settings, and then your other settings with your eyesight driving assistance, and you do have plenty of safety features here. Let's go back and put this into reverse so I can show you the 360 camera, also because of the option package 22, and you do have multiple angles. There you go. Let's put it back into park, and then this is going to be your volume knob, your engine start stop, physical buttons for your AC with heated seats for the front, and you also have heated steering wheel right there, defrosters, and then you do have 2 USB ports. One is going to be USB-A, one is USB-C wireless charging pad, gold inserts for your shift knob, and then parking, reverse, and neutral. And then here you do have the auto start stop button, your traction control, your parking. If you press this, you're going to get your camera, and then you do have the auto vehicle hold, pretty much the brake hold right there. And then electronic brake here. Your key fob is going to look like this in the Subaru Outback 2026. Cup holders are a decent size. I wouldn't say they're on the large side, but they're decent size. Your 12-volt outlet is going to be located right here. A little bit of cubby room here, and then padded armrest. And here is more storage. Now your rear view mirror, because of that wilderness package, will bring you the compass, the auto dimming, and also your home link garage door openers. This is going to be your control for the tilt and slide of that moonroof, and this sun visor comes manually controlled just like that. Sunglass holder here as well. Now the steering wheel is going to be with gold inserts. On the left side, you're going to be able to control that cluster, then your telephone and your volume with your music as well up top here. And the way you're going to change that layout for your cluster is from the left side, just like that. And then you do have some cards right there as well. And you're able to keep the navigation on the cluster as well. On the right side, you do have the cruise control, all those safety features that you get, and then paddle shifters right here. On the right side, you do get the windshield wiper control. On the left side, the light control with your fog light controls. On the left side of the steering wheel, you do get your illumination knob with your tailgate button. Down here, you're able to open your front hood, and then your steering column is going to be manually controlled with this lever right here. Now the driver door is pretty simple in my opinion, with some inserts right here next to your lever to open the door, then your window control and your side mirror controls. What I like about this is that it's a padded armrest, and also you have fabric or carpet padded right here where you put your personal belongings or your drinks so they don't make any noise when you go off-road. Now we're done with the interior of this Outback Wilderness. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear seating. Now second row seating of this Outback Wilderness, 39.5 inches for my leg room. This is how much space I have. I'm 6 feet tall, don't forget that. Plenty of leg room. I left the seat in the same exact position. Plenty of headroom, absolutely no issue. They didn't simplify the seats, which I like it, but they don't come with perforation. So neither the front nor the rear bench. You do have the same design with the orange stitching, and you do get the heated seats, which is a nice feature to have. This is going to be your armrest with 2 cup holders, floating armrest, and then you do have 60% for the passenger, 40% for the driver, and a belt to control this just like that. And this is the protection I was telling you about for the Wilderness package. And now you do have different positions. Another belt located right here on the bottom, and then you can also recline this and put it into a more comfortable position if you go long road trips. Now in front of us we do have the pockets for the driver and the passenger, and you pretty much have 3 different pockets for each seat, driver and passenger. And then you do have for the center console 2 USB-C ports, one it's an A, one it's a C, the heated seats buttons, and your air vents. And then the door panel is going to be pretty much the same as the front, minus those controls for the windows and the side mirrors. You do have the same inlays, very simple, and you do have the fabric or the carpet padded right here. And then up top, the headliner looks pretty high quality with this fabric, your handle right here. And now we are at the end of this review. Don't forget, $44,990 without any option packages. No option package 22, no Wilderness package. This starts at $44,995. Take a good look at this MSRP sticker. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I did in this review. Let me know your feedback in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And I would very much appreciate your support by liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching.